Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the big show. It's your buddy Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Welcome one and all from around the world. This channel has viewers everywhere. It's great to have you back. Today is September 19th. It's Monday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, and it's 2022. Welcome one. Welcome all to our broadcast here. I got a little bit of news for you today about what's going on out there, and I got another little thing I want to talk to you about. I want to get your opinion on, but I thought today I would start the show off and ask you for a couple of things I'd like to know. Well, first of all, I would like, if it's possible, could you hit the thumbs up button for us as soon as you can? Hit that thumbs up button. Tell me what number you are. And that'll help the artificial intelligence computers send more people our way. Let them know we're here. Number two, tell me what temperature you are experiencing now. Are you guys still in the heat of the summer? Are you guys still dying out there? Or is it starting to get a little more moderate? What about gasoline? Is it coming down for you still? How cheap is it? How expensive is it? And then I got two more things I'd like to know. I'd like to know if you wouldn't mind telling us, what was the name of the ship you were on for the very first ever cruise you took? Do you remember the first ship you ever took for a cruise? Do you remember the cruise line perhaps? Do you remember the itinerary? What year did you go on a cruise for the very first time? I would love to hear that info from any of you if you want to share it. And then I just asked this question but in the last hour, because every Monday, an hour before this show, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock Eastern time, I do a hangout show with the members of this channel. If you are a supporter of this channel, here we go. There's Traveling with Bruce. If you're a member of this channel, if you've joined us, there's a join button here somewhere. You can join us every Monday night at 7 to 8 o'clock for the hangout show. And we just talk about whatever you want. And then I then do the big show here at 8 o'clock to hang out with all of you guys, including the members. And love to have you join us as a member if you'd like to come on board. Anyway, I asked the members this question: the longest cruise you've ever taken. How many days was it? How long was it? What ship were you on, if you remember, the cruise line? Where did you go? And you remember the year? Fill that in. If you can give me all that info today, I got so much to read, it'll take me forever. But thanks again for those of you who hit that thumbs up button for me every time. I never have to ask you. You just do it. And then you tell me what number you are. If you're watching this show on a rerun, and I know many of you do, because at the end of the night, I'll see how many folks were here and how many thumbs ups we got. I can tell you a week later, I take a look at the stats and they're like double that. It's amazing how many viewers watch this big show, but not live. They watch it as a rerun for whatever reason. They can't make it and what have you, and they just don't want to miss it. And I thank all of you. If you're watching on the rerun, please hit the thumbs ups button and send me a note. Tell me what number you were. I love getting those. Thank you all very much. I so appreciate this. Connie Severino is here. Welcome, my dear. Hi, Bruce. I paid $3.60 today for gas. Sun is hot. I don't like the September sun. There you go. Sharon is here. Hello there. Long time no see, because Sharon, if you notice, her name is in green, and beside her name is a little logo there. She is a member of the channel. Ken Correct. Hi, Ken. Hi, Bruce and all, from Janet and Ken in Saginaw, Michigan. The temperature in Saginaw, 73 degrees today. Regular gas, $3.74 a gallon, and we were thumbs up number 5 today. Thank you guys for that. Here in Calgary, to compare notes, right now, 48 degrees in Calgary, rainy out. High today was 54. Tomorrow, we're going to reach 58. Wednesday, 62. Thursday, 62. Friday, 68. Sunday, Saturday, 64. Sunday, 69. Next Monday, 74. And next Tuesday, 76. I think that'll be our last warm day of the year at that level. I don't know if we're going to hit those temperatures after that, because it's the days around here are getting shorter, quicker, real fast, and the sun's angle is dropping, and the intensity just isn't there anymore. But it's going to be 76 next Tuesday. We'll take it. We'll take it. Nathan, hello, TWB subscribers and sponsor members. Gas is holding at $3.31 a gallon. The high today, 83, but it's going to get hotter with fall around the corner. Doesn't make sense to me. No rain in the forecast in Asheville. Janice Gregory, hello from Daytona Beach, Florida. Number 7 for thumbs up. Gas, $3.28, and it's 79 degrees. Maybe a tropical storm coming around here. So we noticed. Donnell, hi, Bruce and all. I am number 9, thumbs up. Tom Henry, number 10. Hello, everybody. Nathan says I'm number 7. I'll take it. Tim Bowman, greetings from sunny Seattle. It's 73 Fahrenheit. I'm the 11th thumbs up tonight. Tracy Splits, welcome, 98 Fahrenheit in Texas. Nathan, but I guess it's wrong. Maybe I'm not number 7. Maybe I'm another number. Sharon, it's still summer in central New Jersey, Bruce. But as on schedule, the temperatures are supposed to drop on Thursday. How about that? Lee Shearer is in the house. Lee, hello, sir. Number 16 from Boca Raton. Beautiful stuff. Connie, a Fun Ship AR. Fun Ship AR. First cruise. I think Diana's here. Diane Schroeder. Hi, Bruce. Are you coming back to visit us here this year? I hope to. Diane is down in the Palm Desert area, Rancho Mirage neighborhood, and Jennifer and I are looking to spend some time this winter in that neighborhood, and we're watching closely what the costs are going to be this year, because of course everything has gone up. But I tell you, we are seeing some unbelievable pricing for condo rentals in the desert this year versus last year. It's night and day. It's absolutely unbelievable. Things have really, really changed. So we're keeping our eyes open. We're hoping for the best, but we'll see what happens. If the price is right, we'll do it, and we'll go from there. I can't wait. I'm counting the days to get out of here. Tom Henry, first cruise was on the NCL Jewel, New York to Los Angeles through the Panama Canal. That was a 17-day cruise. What a way to start. Tracy, Sovereign of the Seas, my first cruise. Royal Caribbean, 1992. Ken, I'm thumbs up, number 17. Cheers from Kelowna. Thank you, sir. Tim Bowman, first cruise was Carnival Fantasy. And Susan Starry, American Cruise Line out of Hawaii was our first cruise. Sharon, first cruise, New York City to Nassau on the Oceanic. That was Homelines. Second cruise, New York City to Bermuda on the Sea Adventure, which later became the Pacific Princess, a.k.a. became the Love Boat. How about that? There's some history there. Connie, Carnival Fun Ship. That's where I started. AL is saying hi from D.C. Well, okay. Right on. Connie, Nassau, Bahamas is where we went. Lee Shearer, Grandeur of the Seas, first cruise. Royal Caribbean, 1998. How about that? Grandeur of the Sea. Susan Starry, Carnival Cruise Line Miracle out of Fort Lauderdale. Tracy, 14 days. Princess LA to Hawaii 10 years ago, our longest cruise. Tim, longest cruise was 62 days. Mazdam from Seattle to Sydney, and then a circumnavigation of Australia in 2016. We're about to surpass it. On the Westerdam, we're going to do a 64-day from Seattle to Sydney and New Zealand. Yeah, baby, that is going to be awesome stuff. Robert Blend, hello, Bruce from Boston. I am number 7. What is your favorite cruise line? I have 2 NCL cruises booked, Mexican Riviera and the Eastern Caribbean. There you go. I don't have a favorite yet because I haven't done them all. I have to do more cruising before I know. I've been on Norwegian a couple of times now. I've been on Royal Caribbean, I've been on Holland America, and I've been on Princess so far for modern-day cruise ships. Janice Gregory, Carnival, 1982, the longest cruise, Holland America, 10-day Panama Canal. But the first cruise was 1982 Carnival. How about that? Let's see here. We've got more comments. Nikki, hey, everybody, mid to high 80s here for the rest of the week in Jacksonville, Florida. Tracy saying, nice. Patrick, I'm number 25. Susan, 8-day cruise. That's my longest. Eddie Albert, $3.39 for gas in Charlotte. Heating back up to 94 here by Thursday. It's going to be clear, no rain over the last 8 days. or probably the next 8 days. Sylvia, hi, Bruce, 80 degrees in Greensboro, North Carolina. And hello, TWB friends. Myrna is here saying hi to everybody. Thumbs up, number 10. Thank you so much for these thumbs ups, you guys. Appreciate these. Jeannie, hello, Bruce, and all TWBers. Bill and Jeannie are back for the big show from East Tennessee. Bread in hand with butter and honey. Oh, fresh made bread. Ooh, it's good. Eddie Albert, number 25, baby. I'm number 25 on your thumbs up meter. Nikki, first cruise was in July 2013 on the Holland America ship, Staten Dam. It was an Alaska itinerary, and we took our first helicopter ride on top of that. Wow, what a trip. Sylvia, number 31, thumbs ups. My daughter flew to Bali on Thursday and finally got there on Saturday. We will be there for 10 days. The pic she is posting, they look great. Oh, that's going to be a fantastic trip. Sharon, 34 thumbs up. So you got 64 to go, Bruce, to get to 100. This is awesome stuff. Kirk Brunson, I'm number 32 on the thumbs up meter, Bruce. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that so much. Ann Rogers, hi there, Bruce, number 17 and 24. Ann and Brent, Ancaster, Ontario. Brent's first cruise was the Carnival Holiday, 1987, Western Caribbean. Ann's first cruise, Explorer of the Seas, 2005, Eastern Caribbean. There you go. Nice stuff. Paul Jordan, hi there, Bruce, from sunny Spring, Melbourne. Norwegian getaway in 2017, 25 nights from Miami to Copenhagen, then on to St. Petersburg, and the relaxing spa pass across the transatlantic was so worth it. Oh, yeah. The spa pass on Norwegian ships is worth the money, and the spa pass on Holland America, worth the money, because you are in an adult-only zone. You get all the benefits of all the spa treatments, the spa pools with all the different jets for your back and your shoulder and your knee joints and whatever you need to kind of work on. And then you got the steam room, the sauna, you got the heated loungers you can use. Nice. Paul, that's awesome, man. Sylvia, Tom Henry, see, I'm here tonight, laughing out loud. I'm here, Tom. Tom Henry, wow, Nikki, you were a late starter. My first was in 2012. Myrna, hi, Bruce. I'm on the Love Boat next month. Really looking forward to it. Right on. To Kirk Brunson. First cruise, NCL Gem, New York to the Bahamas. Right on, buddy. Eddie Albert, first cruise, Holland, Volendam in 2003. Kit Kat is in the house. Hi, Bruce. Massachusetts here. 66 Fahrenheit in this area. Light rain. First cruise was 2017 Norwegian Escape. Supposed to be the Western Caribbean, but because of a hurricane, it became the Eastern Caribbean. How about that? All right, Nikki, Tom Henry, it took some convincing to get Roger on board. He found out he liked it. Nikki, 34 days on the Coral Princess to Antarctica. The longest cruise was our long one. That had to have been fantastic. John Weir, Bruce, the first cruise, 1984, Song of Norway. Royal Caribbean as a AAA cruise host. I have been on over 20 cruises since. By the way, 82 degrees here in Oquawka, Illinois. I'm number 36. Thank you so much, John, for popping in here. This is great stuff. Rocky, hi, Bruce. It got to 88 Fahrenheit this afternoon in Virginia Beach. It's 79 now. Thumbs up, number 7. Gas, $3.24 a gallon. The first cruise was a 7-day cruise, Eastern Caribbean, on the first Regal Princess in 1994, our 25th anniversary. Oh, man, that must have been great. Michelle Lucas is in the house. South Dakota is where they're hanging right now in that fifth wheel of theirs. 92 degrees in the big-ass RV. That's right. 35 cruises, question mark, 35. Oh, my gosh, you guys. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Nice to hear from you guys. Tom Henry, hi there. Sylvia. Larry Blake, don't know the name of the ship, but it was from San Diego to Okinawa, 31 days with that trip. Tom Henry, traveling with Bruce. I got to see old Cool Jazz over the weekend. I sold him on the limo companies. I sold him one of the limo company's 2016 Lincoln MKS vehicles. Had a nice train ride back to Richmond on Sunday. Oh, it's great that you saw Cool Jazz. We haven't seen Cool Jazz here for a long time. I hope he's doing well. Tom Henry, 71.5. Donnell, we had a nice warm day today, mid-60s here in Cork, Ireland. UK was the same. Good weather for the royal funeral. Our gas has gone down to €1.83 per liter. I hope it doesn't go back up. Right on. H. Gregory, hi, Uncle B. I am thumbs up number 38 for you tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and kicking in these thumbs ups for us. Love this. We have now got 39 thumbs ups in the bin already. We only just started. This is fantastic. Thank you all so much for this. We try to reach 100 thumbs ups as soon as humanly possible. So if any of you out there can give us a thumbs up, there's number 40 right there. Let us know what number you are if you want to. That would be terrific. There's number 41. They keep coming in, and it's amazing how they sneak up to 100 in no time, even though sometimes we don't even have 100 people watching. We get people who come and go all the time onto this telecast. It's beautiful. Thank you all so much for being here. It's great to have you. Sylvia, I don't remember the name of the ship, but it was out of New York City in 1990 and went to Bermuda and went through a really bad storm too. Don't think we had any stabilizers back then. Oh, gosh. No. Well, you never forget the first one, I suppose. For Jennifer and I, our first cruise that we took in the modern era, and for Jennifer, her first ever cruise, was on the Holland America Ooster Dam, the Ooster Dam. Now, we left San Diego in 2008 for a 7-day Mexican Riviera cruise. And we left San Diego. I think we had at least one night at sea, maybe two, to get to Cabo San Lucas, spent 1 day there. The next morning, we're in Mazatlan. Then the next morning, we're in Puerto Vallarta. And then we had one sea day and back to LA. I think that was the route we took, if I recall. 7 nights, something like that. It was wonderful. We really enjoyed it. We were on a balcony suite. Loved it. We had the spa pass. Really enjoyed that. It made the cruise just so relaxing for us. And we got lucky because we were with another couple that had been veterans, serious cruise ship veterans. And they had been telling us, you guys have got to go on a cruise. You would really like a cruise. And we finally caved and joined them on this particular cruise. We loved it. We got together every night for dinner with these two, and we compared notes. It was just wonderful. But when we got to Mazatlan, what was kind of cool about that, and this has changed changed Mazatlan for us, because had we gone to Mazatlan and not had this first experience, Mazatlan would not be the same for us. So we get there, and the four of us get off the ship together because the other couple we're with, they have friends of theirs who spend the winter every year in Mazatlan. And we were going to meet them for a little visit. And so only a couple of blocks away from the port was a restaurant bar place that we were going to catch up on with these guys. So we walked over there, and we meet up with this couple. And about 40 minutes later, they had a nibble to eat and all had a beverage. And they said, we're going to grab a cab and we're going to go to downtown Mazatlan. We want to show you something. You're really going to enjoy it. You're not going to regret it. Okay, great. Let's do it. So we get a cab. Well, the cab is a Datsun pickup truck. A Datsun pickup truck. And you get in the back, and on the side of the truck, on both sides, are two bench seats that can hold like 3 people on each side or something like that. So the 6 of us pile into this thing, and off we go to downtown Mazatlan. We end up right at the waterfront in downtown Mazatlan. So you're looking at the beach from another side, an actual beach area, not the shipping area where we were dropped off with the cruise ship, where all the container ships are and stuff. And we get dumped off, and across the street from the beach is a Best Western hotel, and it's like 15 stories tall. And we come up to it, and they said, "We're going in here." I said, "Oh, okay." And we go in. We look at the front door. Right beside the front door is a brass plaque, and it tells you when the hotel was built. And it was built in like 1933, something like that. And it's the tallest building in Mazatlan when it was completed. So here we go into the hotel. We walk through the lobby. We get to the elevator. We get in the elevator that can hold 6 people, like sardines. And it takes us up to the 14th floor, right to the top. So we get off at the 14th floor, and little lobby, their little open area, and there's a bar. And we go up to the bar, and we all order a drink. And the guy who's leading us says, "We'll take the drinks upstairs." And the bartender goes, "No problem. See you up there." So we turn around and we follow this gentleman. We go up a flight of stairs to the 15th floor, which is the roof of the hotel, the absolute roof. There's open air above us. And on the roof is a swimming pool, kind of a wading pool, and a cabana, and then a bunch of tables. And he says, "We're going to hang out here." And we got a view of all of Mazatlan for nothing. And because we bought drinks, we get the Wi-Fi code. So we have internet. And so we can check messages on our phones and send emails to friends, whatever we want. And from the top of this hotel, we could see the Oosterdam cruise ship right over there, right across. And if you ever go to my homepage of this channel, the Traveling with Bruce homepage, you'll notice at the top, the header, you'll see a photo of a cruise ship in Mazatlan. That's the shot that you take from the top of the hotel. It's not a picture that I took of a ship. I don't believe so. I think it was a ship. It might have been a Princess ship I was on, but I'm not 100% sure. But I don't think it's the Mazatlan. Anyway, every time after that, Jennifer and I have taken 2 more 7-day cruises of the Mexican Riviera over the years after. I think we took one in after 2008. The next one was 2011 and then 2014. And those are on Princess. And they stopped at Cabo, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta. And so whenever we stop in Mazatlan, we go take a free bus ride, if they have it, to downtown Mazatlan, and then we walk to the hotel. Or if we can't do the walk, we'll take a cab to the hotel. And we go up to the top of the hotel, to the bar, order a drink to be delivered upstairs, and head upstairs and enjoy the view. And because you're on the 15th floor, there's a little breeze up there, and you're in a cabana, so you're in the shade. You have a little breeze in the shade with a cool drink. You got it made. And the last time we went, I think Jennifer took her little, she had a small iPad with her, and she was checking her emails and saying hi to our daughter and sending back photos and just catching. We're alive and well. We're in Mazatlan on the top of this hotel in downtown Mazatlan. It's what we do every time we go down there. Just makes for a great day, and it's just a cost of a drink. What a deal. You can't beat that. Anyway, there you go. Eddie, next cruise, October the 6th on Celebrity Equinox, 9 days to the ABC Islands. That will make 36 cruises in nearly 20 years. There you go, right there. Donnell, how can I cast more than 1 thumbs ups? Any tips? You can't. Sharon, 64, hello there. First cruise, USS Norway, about 1992, 7-night country western cruise. It was wonderful. Donnell, hi. Sylvia, how you doing? Jeannie, our first cruise in 2015 was to Alaska on the Ruby Princess. Wonderful. Sharon, Sylvia Swan, Sylvia Donnell, hi there. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Robert Glenn, first cruise was on the NCL Dawn, Boston to Bermuda in 2012. Love it so much. I made it an annual summer event. There you are. Eddie, try adding all the money you have spent on all your cruises, everyone. It'll shock you. It's really a lot of cash over the years, but it's good value for the money. I'm pretty sure it was. Donnell, not too bad. Sylvia, probably not doing as well as you, though. Right on. Now, a little bit of news that I have for you guys today while I'm thinking about it. Thank you all, by the way, for being here. Thank you for 45 thumbs ups and counting. We're only 55 away from magical triple digit 100. Keep them coming if you can. hit that thumbs up button if you've just joined us. And if you're watching on the rerun, hit it too. We'd like to go well past 100 if we can, even on rerun. Robert, Glenn, Bruce, can you tell me what the name of the hotel? But we'll be there in November. It's the Best Western Hotel in downtown Mazatlan. I would recommend what you do is go to Google and go to Google Maps. So look up Mazatlan and then go to Google Maps, hit the satellite image, and you can then zoom in to downtown Mazatlan, and you'll find the church in the downtown core, and a couple of blocks towards the water where the beach is, you'll find downtown is where the Best Western Hotel is. And like I said, it's about 13, 15 stories high. Got a pool on the very top. I tell you, it's great. It's absolutely the best. Just makes for a great afternoon. You can easily kill an hour or two up there. You just relax and enjoy the view, take photos, grab some binoculars if you have them, bring them with you so you can really look around. It's really wonderful. It's just great. And the price is right. All right. News today. It's all about Hurricane Fiona. This hurricane that dumped how many feet of water on Puerto Rico? I mean, I heard 12 inches, 14 inches, 18 inches of water. I mean, just water, because it's a slow moving storm that's going to become a hurricane. It's getting stronger and stronger. It's a lumbering, slow water dumper, mega water dumper. And it's a problem for Puerto Rico because Puerto Rico has mudslides. They have all kinds of issues. And with the power grid as fragile as it is, the whole power grid collapsed. And they've had to start restoring emergency services as quick as they can. Off they go. Hurricane Fiona, the updates, it dumped rain on Puerto Rico, of course. It is now dumping and has been dumping rain on the Dominican Republic. I happen to have a image of this thing. Take a look at this. Look at the track of this thing. Here it is right here. There you go. You can see at the very bottom there in blue, that's Puerto Rico. And then in red, that is Dominican Republic. And then just north of it, I believe we're talking about the Turks and Caicos Islands. Now, the red zone is where it's a hurricane. In blue, it was a tropical storm. And after it goes north of Turks and Caicos, it becomes a full-blown hurricane and then a major hurricane. Those letter M's you see there beside Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, the letter M, that is major hurricane. That is worse than 110 miles an hour. And that is going to create havoc for some of the Bahamian Islands. And it might cause some rainstorms towards parts of Florida. We'll see. North of that, we are talking Bermuda is going to get hit by a major hurricane. It could be 125 to 145 miles an hour. So you could imagine the preparations going on right now in parts of the Bahamas and Bermuda frantically. Keep going north from Friday to Saturday. Look how far it runs up. And it's still a hurricane coming into Newfoundland up there. To the west is Nova Scotia, and then right north is Newfoundland, and they are going to get whacked with a ton of rain, heavy winds. There will be damage, power outages, and maybe casualties. This is going to be a mess and a monster storm. So that is Fiona today and tomorrow and the day after and so on. Apparently Wednesday, Thursday, the Bahamas, Friday, Bermuda, Saturday, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland. In Puerto Rico, they had to cancel. The MSC Seashore was supposed to arrive in Puerto Rico today. That didn't happen, of course. That ship canceled days ago. And even the next ship that is scheduled for Puerto Rico, the Mardi Gras from Carnival, that ship's supposed to be there September 27th. That is 8 days from now. And there's talk it might not even make it. That ship won't even go to Puerto Rico because in 8 days, they won't be ready for it. That's how bad off they are over there. Yet again, Puerto Rico gets hit every once in a while. The Royal Caribbean, Harmony of the Seas, I believe that ship usually leaves from Port Canaveral, has canceled, or let's put it this way. They were going to sail the Eastern Caribbean, and they completely changed the itinerary to make it the Western Caribbean. So they're going to hug the shoreline of Florida and go by the Keys and head to the Western Caribbean instead. They are avoiding this thing like the plague. And Bermuda, the Norwegian getaway, is supposed to be there Saturday, September 24th. That's in 5 days. That ain't going to happen. That storm is going to be there Friday, and there's no way that ship is going to be heading over that direction. So you can count on the Norwegian getaway not being anywhere close. So we've got the getaway, the Harmony of the Seas, Carnival, Mardi Gras, MSC Seashore, for just some of the ships that have been affected by this storm or are about to be affected by this storm. She's a nasty one. It's the first real big hurricane for the Atlantic this year. I mean, the first real monster. It's been a quiet season, thankfully. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I wanted to ask you folks how you do this. Again, today's show is kind of tell me about your experiences on your first ever cruise, the longest cruise you ever took. Hit the thumbs up button. Tell me what temperature it is and what price of gas is. Apart from all that, I got another thing I want you to talk to me about. And this is for those folks who watch this show who have not cruised before or are not really all that experienced in the area of cruising. I kind of want you veterans out there who really know your stuff. I want you to tell the newbies something about this topic coming up right here. I read an article the other day talking about when from time to time, people are trying to get their hands on cash. They forget to bring cash with them from home because everything is done by debit card and credit card these days, or they've spent their cash already on shore before they even get to the cruise ship and they have no cash on them. They want to get their hands on some money. Now, the article I read today was talking about how all these cruise ships that are out now on the open seas, they all have ATM machines on board. You can withdraw money from an ATM machine on almost any cruise ship out there. But the problem with it is that the fees can be extremely high on a per withdrawal basis. Now, there are people, believe it or not, that will go to an ATM machine on a cruise ship and they'll take out $20. And then they'll go back a couple of days later and take out another $20. And every time they do this, they get nailed a withdrawal fee from the ATM itself on the ship. And then they get fees from their own bank back home on top of that, which makes it ridiculously expensive. Apparently, some of the ATM fees on board cruise ships are up to $6.50 per withdrawal. If you want to take out $20, it's going to cost you $26.50. And then you get your fee at home, and that could be $3.50 more. You're paying $30 to get $20. Not a good idea. Now, some folks were using currency exchange places in some of the ports of call. They would go to a currency exchange place and try to do a cash withdrawal there. And those fees can be ridiculous, or even conversion fees. For example, euros to US dollars, that type of thing. Some of these fees run as high as 20%. You got 5% that you're getting ripped off on the exchange rate. And then you're getting a 5% to 15% fee for service fee on top of that. Some folks are getting hosed like you can't believe. Now, I would like to know from my esteemed colleagues here on the show, those of you who've been around a little while, how do you get your hands on cash when you're on a cruise ship without using an ATM machine? I have a way I do it that I've done in the past. I'm curious if you guys have had a way to do it yourselves where you're not running into any ATM fees at all. There's a couple of things you can do, and one of them is kind of ingenious. I thought it was kind of smart, but I'm kind of curious what you guys run into from time to time. What suggestions would you give to a newbie if they want to get their hands on $50 or $100 of cash on a cruise ship or more? How do you do it? Sylvia, at least this present will help Puerto Rico out. The last mom couldn't be so bothered. Well, of course, the last guy, he was really good at throwing paper towels. Remember that? Remember he was throwing paper towels at people to help them with all the damage of their houses and the flattening of their homes. And yeah, that was scary. That was sad, wasn't it? Sharon, I'm just hoping that Fiona passes Bermuda or bypasses Bermuda. John Weir, Bruce, you talk about Wi-Fi in your stateroom. In 1984, on the Song of Norway, our in-room entertainment was a black dial in the wall with a choice of BBC service or Armed Forces radio. That was the choice of entertainment in your cabin. That's why you didn't spend any time in your cabin. You went out on the ship because there was all kinds of stuff going on over there. Tom Henry, NCL Skywise diverted from Eastern Caribbean to Western Caribbean for the week as well. Sharon, 50 thumbs ups here, 50 to go. Bruce, you're halfway home. Oh, this is awesome, guys. Thank you. Connie, courtesy desk. You can go to the courtesy desk. Tim Bowman, when we were robbed in Santiago, I got a cash advance from the ship, the Sandam. I've also used the casino to get cash. While traveling, we tried to bring enough anticipated cash, including local currency. Very good. Nikki, we use Bank of America Global ATM Alliance, no fee at ATMs. And in Shiny Monk and Touchy Monk, Norwegian Cruise Line, 19 nights. Sun Ship, 2015, San Diego to Santiago, Chile. Must have been the first one. Met the love of my life on that ship. She was my stateroom attendant. Love at first sight. How about that? How about that? Susan Starry, take cash with you, set a budget, and put your cash in your safe. Exactly. The tip I have, there's two things I'll mention. The first one is nowadays on the casino, in the casino area, when you go to the casino now, if you have a room key or you have a fob, you can just pull $100 onto a slot machine from your ship room account. Now, when you check in on the cruise ship, when you do all that pre-checking in, and then when you check in on the day of your cruise, you will have a credit card on file with the cruise line for all the charges, you see. And they might run a $500 credit off the get-go as an advance to start you off with. So you can start spending $500 on board the ship. And this includes the casino. So when you go into the casino and you charge $100 on a 10-cent or nickel slot machine, you got a credit of $100. You play a couple of hands if you want, a couple of spins, and then you hit the cash out button. You'll get a ticket with a credit on it. You take that to the cashier window over here and you give them the ticket and they give you cash. You got $97.50 cash from the casino and there were no ATM fees. Now, this is charged to your room account, which means it'll be charged to your credit card. But here's the next little ditty. If your credit card that you're using is one of those rewards cards, now, first of all, if it's a cash back card or if it's a points rewards card for future flights and holidays or whatever, you could pile up some serious points using your card at the casino and running through this money, running through $100 here, $100 here. In theory, what you can do, and I've had this happen to me, but only once, where I've been in the casino and over 3-4 days, I've run up $300-400 in charges. And then I get lucky and I'm at a machine that is paying me some dough. I've had a machine pay me back like $800 once. And I went to the casino window, cashed out $800 in cash. Excuse me. And I walked over to the purser's desk, over to the front desk of the casino, not the casino, of the cruise ship. And I asked the person behind the counter, what's my balance? Excuse me. What's the balance on my room account? And they would print it up and they'd say, oh, your balance is $895 or $1,400 or whatever it was. I say, I got $500 cash I want to put against it. And I would just give them $500 in cash and they would reduce the bill by that much and I would leave the rest on my credit card. Now, if you were running If you've got a card that the more you charge through it, and this is not a cash advance, this is onboard spending on a cruise ship. If you get juicy points running through a credit card, you can run through thousands of dollars through your credit card. Walk over to the purser's desk or wherever you pay your bill, and during the cruise, you can drop off $500, $300, $200, and put it against your bill, and just keep your hotel bill, your onboard spending bill down by rolling over this dough. Your credit card is charged this huge amount of money, but your spending is a lot much lower. Another way to do it, I guess the really way to do it is not to pay on the ship, but to leave the ship with cash. Make sure you don't land in the U.S. with over $10,000 in cash, though. But if you land in the U.S. with $3,000 cash that you've charged on your card, you've charged $3,500, you got $3,000 cash. Get home and go straight to your banker and pay off that credit card balance with the $3,000. You've earned all those points, and that's what I'm talking about. Some points, some cards are like 5%, 8%, 10% bonuses on spending. So there's perhaps $350 of credits towards flights, holidays, or whatever you want to use it for. I read that all read that day. But the casino thing, I've done that myself. Do any of you do that? The Z Show. What's up, guys? Tim Bowman. We use a Schwab DR debit card with no international fees, and they refund the local fees. Our Chase Bank ATM card is free. The fee is free. Private client. Eddie, I've tried ATM on ships, never worked or was empty. Jeannie, Sylvia, I think of you whenever I hear the word Bermuda. We have only been once in 2019. I know it's your favorite place in the world. Jeannie, it truly is. Sylvia, I never go to the casino, but I found a $100 bill going through the casino, laugh out loud, and I pocketed the bill. Finders, keepers, right on. Eddie, casino, play a roulette table and say you want to play. Example, put 100 on the room. It will take from the balance, play a little, then cash out to the cashier. There you go. That's exactly how you do it. And you got cash in your hand for no fees through ATMs or bank charges or anything else. Way to go. Can be done. Can be done. There you go. Right on, everybody. Thank you for helping me out and giving us your tips on how you do it. Where are we at now? On the thumbs up meter, oh, look at that. 53 thumbs have come in. There's only 52 people watching, but we got 53 thumbs. It shows you how folks are coming and going, and they're coming into the show, and they're popping up the thumbs up for us as they come through. And I thank you all so much for helping us with these thumbs ups. If you're able to hit that thumbs up button, please do. We would appreciate it.
Thank you all so much.
It makes a difference with the YouTube analytics to see the engagement of 52 people and 53 thumbs ups on the scale. I mean, it's just the AI computers are going, what are they doing over there? This is unbelievable. We got to send these folks, more people over to this guy. And that's kind of what happens. So thank you all. If you're watching rerun, hit that thumbs up for us. Put some power on that momentum, little turbo on that engine. And thank you all so very much. Guys, thank you for sharing your stories with me tonight. Your first ever cruise. What was the name of the ship? How long was it? When did you do it? The longest cruise you ever took. Thank you guys so much for telling me about the longest cruise you've ever taken and what ship was it? Where did you go? Some of these cruises that are out there are unbelievable. They 30-dayers, 50 days, 60 days, unbelievable. Sometimes you come across some unreal bargains that you just can't pass them up. And if you like to be on a ship for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, there's a cruise for you. I am sure that you can take advantage of. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys so much for your support of this channel. We'll keep you posted, Jennifer and I, on our travels. We're constantly looking to see where we're headed next. Right now, we're in hiding in Calgary in a hotel room, but we're plotting our next adventure. And as soon as we have our destinations figured out, we'll keep you posted on our whereabouts, and hopefully we'll run into you this winter on our travels yet again. Thank you. Have a great week, everybody. Keep safe out there. Stay healthy for me. Don't get ill. And take care of yourselves. Thumbs up number 58 just came in. Thank you, number 58, whoever you are. Appreciate all of you for these thumbs ups already. Susan, do you ever get land sick? after a long cruise. I do remember getting off a cruise. 11 days was with my daughter. The longest one I had was 11 days with my daughter. But we were on and off the ship every day. We were on the ship, off the ship, on the ship, off the ship. I didn't have that issue. I can imagine, though, if you were at sea for 7 or 8 straight days and then landed, and now you're on land, period. I can imagine it would affect you. Shiny Monk recently found a slot machine payout ticket on the casino floor for $2,000. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? That's incredible. That's insane. You got to wonder if you had that ticket and you lost it and you reported it lost, and you showed the casino security where you were, and then you had the ticket on you. Would cameras follow you on the floor? I'm thinking Vegas, of course, where theoretically it fell out, and then somebody picked it up and they would try to track that person. I don't know, but obviously, Shiny, you're not in jail. And so finders keepers, losers weepers. Well done. I hope that took care of part of your tab. Nicely done, I say. Too bad for the loser. Unbelievable. I'm amazed at that. I would imagine, though, did you have any issues cashing that in with regard to IRS rules? I guess it depends on where you are, whether you're in the USA or on a cruise ship in international waters. It all depends, I suppose. All right. Folks, have a great week. I'll see you here next Monday for the big show. And those of you who are members of this channel, join today and join me next Monday, 7 o'clock for the Hangout Show. 1 hour where we just hang out, talk about whatever we want to talk about, then get ready for the big show right here. And we'll keep you posted on our travels going forward. Thank you, one and all. Again, thumbs up. Number 62 just came in. Oh, man, you guys are great. 62 thumbs ups. Thank you very much. 38 to go to get to 100. Keep them coming after the show is over, everybody. Appreciate it. All the best to you and your family. We'll talk to you real soon from Calgary. Good night and bye for now.